Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Divali Khaana brought to you by 103.1FM. My name is Nirmala Sesnarayan and today I'll be sharing a very special recipe with you. Earlier in the series, I shared with you how I make my spiced chai, and today we're going to be making spiced chai cupcakes. So let's get baking. So we are now going to create our mixture of wet ingredients, and to my mixing bowl I'm going to add 1 cup of white granulated sugar, then 2/3 cup of plain yogurt, and half cup of Nariel's coconut cooking oil. I'm going to give this a stir and make sure everything comes together very nicely. So we've combined all of our wet ingredients. It's now time to combine our dry ingredients. And to my mixing bowl, I have 1.5 cups of Country Pride's cake flour, which I have sifted. Even though it says it's pre-sifted, I wanted to ensure that I get a nice fluffiness. So to this, I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, half teaspoon of baking soda. I'm going to combine that. Then we are going to add in my wet ingredients. Using the cut and fold method, we're just going to bring this together. So my mixture has come together very nicely. So once you get to this consistency that has that cake batter sort of consistency, we're going to add in our spiced chai. So here I have half cup of my spiced chai. The only thing I did not do was add sugar to it because my mixture already has sugar, and this is at room temperature. Okay, so I'm going to add in a little bit at a time. So I've transferred my cake batter to my measuring cup, and as you can see, I have my cupcake tin already lined with my cupcake holders, and I'm just pouring in until I fill them. And I've preheated my oven to 350 degrees. This should take about 20 minutes or so to bake. You can keep checking. And of course, guys, I used about just under half cup of the spice chai in my cake batter, right? So take note of that. And once we put these to bake, we'll get ready to make our glaze. It's now time for us to make my glaze. All right, so I have here half cup of icing sugar, which I have sifted already. I'm going to add that to my mixing bowl. 2 tablespoons of milk, and I'm using Super Cow's powdered milk, which I just added about 1 tablespoon of powdered milk to 2 tablespoons of water, and I created my milk. 1/4 teaspoon of Chatak's elaichi powder or cardamom, and I'm going to give that a whisk. And now I'm just going to add some drops of pink coloring. So pretty. So here we have it, guys, spiced chai cupcakes. If you're doing sweet boxes this year for Diwali and you want to do something very different, add this to your sweet box and impress your friends and relatives. Catch you soon for another episode of Divali Khaana. Bye.